Howdy again, YouTube neighbors. We're back with some more Unofficial Balance Patch. Last time around, we found that Tethys is actually somewhat useful now, and slapped a Titan Sentry into a Siren, and then went and used a pair of Glacial Seals infused with Mollusk Mages to actually carry us. It was an interesting run. Today, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go back to the beginning. Back to the first combination that is available when you begin the game. Default Hellhorn, Default Awoken. And I'd like to see what this experience looks like now on the Ultimate Balance Patch at Covenant 1. So, let's get to it. Yay. Ritual of Battle, still the same as it always has been. Rage Serum. Rage Serum now applies the rage to all of your units on the floor, which is nice. It's an upgrade. And Sharpen, once again, has been buffed. It costs 1 now. Soul Sucker Talos again. Seraph the Patient, both of which are going to require answers. And then Safe Word Fell is here. Look at the champion first. Okay. Reaper, his Slay now gives +10 to all friendly units, which is interesting. And Wrathful appears to be roughly the same, at least at level 1. I have a Sharpen, right? Yes, I do. So I'm gonna give Wrathful a try here. We're going to play it like an old school Wrathful Spikes run. See if we can do that in the UBP. We don't have Imps. I'm not necessarily sure we want Imps, given that Hornbreaker is likely to be our front line. And then Jack Strips. The problem with Jack Strips is we're not going to get a bunch of rage on our Prince if on Clergyman waves they just die coming up. I'm going to go ahead and take the... Yeah, I think Jack Strips might actually hurt me, so I'm going to take Queen's Tail, even though it is completely speculative. I think I feel safe taking the money here. So, let's move along. Alright, unit draft. +4 is I'm not in love with, but I always want to see a unit draft on Ring 1 if possible. Oh wow, we have a great opening here. So long as we can keep them alive. Alright, we're already up to 8 spikes. I'm going to take 6 here. I don't think I need the armor yet. So I'm just going to take the Ritual of Battle. Rage Serum is obvious. And get some restores going. And I might as well throw down the Train Steward here. And once again, I like the Ritual of Battle here. Drew both my Sharpens in the same hand again, which I find odd. Alright. Looking good. Wait a minute, I might have been wrong about something. I want to take a look in just a second. Alright, and we have our Imps. Armor 10 to friendly units. Yep, okay, I was wrong about that. So, he spreads the armor around, which is nice. Which means he's usable as a backline unit now, if you're smart about it. Welder Helper looks different. Why does he look different? Has he been nerfed? He's been nerfed. I think it used it used to be armor 20. Now it's just armor 15. It's a pickle. I want an imp here. I definitely want an imp here. That's happening. And man, like I said, they're both good. They are both good. I have enough rage generation. I'm going to take the Welder Helper. Alrighty. Razor Sharp Edge is always a thing. Wildwood Sap is also a possibility. I do not believe I need more scaling, as hard as it is to pass up a Razor Sharp Edge. Wildwood Sap is nice, but I think I'm going to be on the armor plan. So I don't think I need Bregen. Vine Grasp, strangely, is an answer to Talos. So I'm going to take it. 2 rares in my Ring 1 unit draft. It's not a Woken Hollow here. And Steel Singer just takes up too much room. But Deranged Brute is definitely good, because we are on the Rage scaling plan. Alright. Let's peek the Steel Shop. Multi-strike. Okay. Okay, both of these have been changed. Demon Fiend is playable now at 3 cost, and he's still a 50-50, so that's just a straight buff. Alpha Fiend, his essence is the same, but his ability is different. Deranged Brute's essence has been nerfed. Otherwise, I'd put the Brute into the Alpha Fiend. And I definitely can't fit them all on the same floor. Yeah, I would need to take space twice to make that happen. I do want to try out the new Alpha Fiend, though. We're early on. We have a multi-strike. I think for now we take the Alpha Fiend. Obviously we can infuse it, yes. We don't have to worry about that. And I'm right now going to put a multi-strike and a plus 25 in him. And that'll give me a chance to build him up. I think that is correct. We're going to save our cash. Interesting. So my next temple's on 4. And then pretty much the rest of the run. I'm going to take the Horde now. I was hoping for a Rage Relic, which I don't see, but I see Vapor Funnel. And that's almost always a good call. Spikes 3 for 75. Those are revenge triggers. Yes, I want spikes. That is going to slow the scaling of my Alpha Fiend a bit, I fear. But we'll deal with it. I'll put the restore into him. Alright, how do I want to do this? I'm going to drop the Deranged Brute to take out the front line. I'm going to shoot him. And I'm going to put down a meat wall, and that should allow me to take out both of them. Well, it should have, but it didn't. I may have played this one poorly. Oh, because you got sapped. Yeah, okay, I failed to take that into consideration. Okay. You're getting through, but Vapor Funnel's gonna take you down at the cost of 3 damage. This will be a pickle. I'm going to put down the Welder Helper mid. Okay. Didn't draw in anything that really helps. But I am going to drop both Train Stewards up here in case the boss comes all the way up top. Which is a possibility. No, it's not. Never mind. I stand corrected. Okay. I stand corrected. Spikes just gave me a bunch of armor. That was a piece of the equation I was missing. All 3 good options, all 3 unchanged from the base game. For now, we just saw survivability is somewhat of a concern, so I'm going to take Fortify to alleviate that somewhat. Then again, backline access is also proving to be a problem. But I'll take the Fortify. There's another Vine Grass, Razor Sharp Edge, and Glimmer. But I definitely want a healing option. So we're going to take that. Okay. I'm not sure what I Hellvent here, if I Hellvent anything. And I'm not sure I want to see another unit. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to put the Deranged Brute into the Alpha Fiend. And take space so that I have some imp room. Yeah, I don't need more units here. But swinging right only gives me an artifact, and that's certainly not nothing. But it's really hard to justify when one side shows just so much more value than the other side does, you know? It really does. Nonetheless, I'm coming this way. And didn't really get any help. Do I even... I have a consume card. I have Rage Serum. I'm going to pause real quick because I got some buildup in my throat that I need to get rid of. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. I think the Trader's Quill is worth somewhat more than the 25 gold, so I'll go ahead and take it. Alright, show me size reduction here. Oh my god, we just high rolled. Okay. That changes the calculus. So with a one size Alpha Fiend, we can now fit both units on the floor, our champion, and if we take space, an imp. So yes, this run is now hot. Do I need money here? I have no idea which way I'm swinging next turn, so not sure yet. I want removals, but don't have much to do with the steel. Well, actually, now that I'm keeping 2 units on the floor, I do. So I'm probably swinging right next turn. We're low on shards for now. We're at 25 on ring 3. We can go up to 35 with minimal impact to the upgrades. Yeah, I think I take the money now. More money is more options, and more options is always good. Of course you show up top floor. Okay. I am gonna let Deranged Brute take the hit. What am I looking at here? We're not hasty, so 1, 1, 10, 1. Okay. That looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and get a train steward killed. And just put 2 into the boss. For lack of anything better to do with the Ember. Oh, this is not knockback Talos. I messed that up. Okay, well, I can fix my own mistake. That's not a problem. I don't know why I thought this was knockback Talos. Oh yeah, we are going to look real good after these clergy just faceplant into my champion. And I'm going to take the opportunity to get some more train stewards killed. So I'm not going to redraw them now. Alright, we're about to deal with a really hasty floor. Alright. More armor, more spike. Let's fix you up a little bit. Drop you down. Ugh, okay, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm not afraid of the hasty floor at all here. Yeah, look at those numbers. I think I'm going to put some rage... Oh yeah, I forget. He's a thing. I was like, why did he just jump 50 points? But yeah, that would be why. Because he's still here. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. And then we just liquefy Talos when she shows up top floor again. I want more spikes. As good as that rage is right now. And I'll just ping myself for a bit of rage. Oh yeah, this floor is stacked. And I'll do another self-ping. How did you just take more damage? Or, I don't know. It doesn't matter. What are the odds of me seeing an intrinsic? Pretty good. pretty good. I like Channel Song here. If I can put an intrinsic on it. Awoken's Rail Spike is always hard to pass up, but I'm going to take space here, which means I'm probably going to take draw on ring 6. So I'm likely to be having some Ember issues this run. So I don't think Awoken's Rail Spike is the right choice here. I think since I'm running 2 banner units, I think Channel Song is the right call. And then try and get a... Yeah, and then try and get a... Fusion later. Okay. So Rail Beater's infusion has changed. Now it applies melee weakness 1 to the front enemy unit. But for that to be effective, you really want him to be your frontliner. And our champion is our current frontliner. Steelworker is the same as he's always been. And Multi-Strike is the same as she... Or Multi-Strike. Animus of Will is the same. She's always been. Multi-Strike Elemental. Okay. I think I like Steelworker as an infusion specifically for Deranged Brute, but it's really hard to pass up another multi-strike for Alpha Fiend. I mean, we're going to set ourselves back by 15, but it will take us 5 rounds to get that back. Yes, I think Animus is the correct call here. And as noted, we are going to take... Well, let me think about this. The only imp I'm currently running is Welder Helper. I don't think I need Welder Helper. No, I think I'm just fine with this. But in the later game, I could get a second Alpha Fiend. Yeah, no, it's still space here. Yeah, Welder Helper to help us through the mid game, and then 2 Alpha Fiends once we've got him nice and beefy. Yeah, it's space here. It's always space here. There's a case to be made for draw and even Ember, but it's space here. All right. We could do a quick pivot here and give a multi-strike to our champion, but I think we're going to have more than enough hits on the floor, and Wrathful Prince has just been too good a front line for us. Obviously, we get rid of Train Stewards here. At present, they do nothing for us. Quick. Quick would have been good for Alpha Fiend, but that's fine. I definitely want plus 25 for my Brute. What would I honestly be looking for? Honestly, I just want another plus 25 if I'm being honest. So let's spin and see if I can get it. I can't. A multi-strike. Deranged Brute is here for support. He's here to buff. He's not here to strike. So I don't think it's multi-strike here, and I don't think it's a battle stone. Am I basically forced into another steel shop at some point? Steel shop on 5's not bad, but I think I want to hit the magic shop. That's a removal dupe here, so I'm hitting that. Yeah, and then depending on how my run's going, I might see a steel shop again. But for now, I think the empty space is more valuable than plus 10 health. So, I'm going to buy removals into my last 2 train stewards. And we're going to leave. Wait, no we're not. No, we are not. We have something very important to do right here. Spell Chain Rage Serum is an interesting proposition. That is... We are currently looking at okay, Rage currently does +2. What is the actual effect? So +3. So Rage is good for +5 right now. So that's 15. That's Spell Chain. This is plus 30 damage across the board for 1 mana, but it consumes. That's the only downside. I might stick a -1 into Sharpen and do that twice, but I don't think that's it either. No, I don't think we have a good cause to spend shards here. Likewise, we have a 19 card deck. We're not hurting for purges, so let's chill for now. We have plenty of opportunities to gain shards in this run. Multi-strike for an artifact. That artifact could be Gurg's Goad, and then we could just be off the absolute chain here. Yeah, I think I can handle it. It's more revenge triggers for my prince. And we have survivability options. I definitely want you in front. Root. Sharpen. And for lack of anything better to do right now, I might as well go ahead and just consume. Yeah, actually, that's not terrible. Consume my channel song. Yeah, that was a good channel song, all things considered. Oh yeah, we have it. We're looking good. Okay. Do I want the Ritual of Battle? Or do I want... I think I want the Ritual of Battle. Oh, knock off that spell shield and move you forward. Whew, that's a big hit, but that's fine. You're absolutely gonna wreck here. And now I definitely want spikes. Oh yeah, we are gonna absolutely eat here. Yeah, he hits me once. Cursed Vines, eh? Cursed Vines doesn't hurt because I'm never going to be drawing 10 cards in a round. So I'll go ahead and take it. Why not? Higher Chomper. Fascinating. Ooh, Pyre Chomper's essence has changed. If I'd run into an Endless for my Welder Helper, that might be an interesting play, but I don't think that's it here. No, I skip here. Cycle of Life has been buffed, and it's absolutely great for us here. Edge Prior's been buffed somewhat, as has Invigorating Solution. Edge Prior's new essence, I can't use that on this run, but I definitely can use Cycle of Life. Okay, we are swinging Rite, because we need to get some -1s into our spell. Holdover. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that's happening. That's insane. Oh, not you. You. That is insane. Alright, I want to start getting rid of some of these restores. They don't do a whole lot for me. I need a -1 into Ritual of Battle. I want my rituals to be playable. +10 into a Glimmer. Do you double stack the Rage Serum here? Nah, I don't think you do. I think we call it here. Mark of a Champion, eh? I think, in the unlikely event that I cannot scale fast enough, if I see like a hasty floor, or if I want to take on a Mark of an Invasion trial, yeah, I think Root Split Mask is the call here. -2. Yeah, -2 goes into Ritual of Battle. That's a no-brainer. Something to consider in the late game, after I dupe my Alpha Fiend, Welder Helper might not be a bad infusion into Deranged Brute. So that's something to keep in mind. Anywho, let's see. Crystal Cloak? No. Sweet Boss. Yeah, I'm going to have so much armor, I don't care. Now, the downside here is... Okay, I don't have... Yeah, I do not have... If I had spikes here, this would be escalating damage. That's something to be mindful of, but it's not, so we don't have to worry about it. Go ahead and get our Rage on. Ooh, yeah, I forgot. I took Trader's Quill, didn't I? I want to move you to the front, because I want you guys to die on spikes first before these guys do. Yep. Neat. I'm going to go... So another thing that I've come to learn about Cursed Vines, why this is a good artifact, is that it pretty much always guarantees a collector. Okay, now we're starting to see an issue here. Spike's Champion and Alpha Fiend are at odds now. Yeah, because now Alpha Fiend is having a hard time getting hits in. So we're going to have a bit of a stall in the mid game, and we're going to be reliant upon Rage. I want you up front. But we should very quickly be outpacing the rate at which Spikes can kill. Enemy units. Let's bring you up front. And ping for some rage. I don't think I actually want you to... Yeah, I want to purge out my Vine Grasp. Let's ping again. Yeah. I hadn't considered that Holdover Cycle of Life could be a thing when I picked Alpha Fiend. But I'm certainly not going to cry about killing things too hard. Okay. That is a branding right with a Holdover Cycle of Life. That is way too good. Okay, Awake has been changed. Same cost, now it restores 15 health twice, so that's 2 Rejuvenate triggers. And apply regen 4, which is 1 more regen than it used to. So 3 healing spells in this pack. But once again, we are on the armor plan. Okay, real talk. That's a removal dupe. I want it. Removals are going to be restores. That's easy enough. Dupe is going to be Ritual of Battle. Or I peek at some relics, get no value out of this, and then roll the dice on a Caverns. I've already gotten the best Caverns event I could get for this run, so we're going to swing left. Left is just outstanding value all around. Look again for my intrinsic. Still no. That's the 3rd purge we've got. Yeah, I want to make branding right free. Sure thing. Now, next question. Excuse me. I'm going to pause the game one more time. Be right back. I do apologize. My allergies came out of nowhere this morning. Okay. I still think the Rite calls the Ritual of Battle. Yes, it is. Alright, we are at 100 shards at Safe Word Fell, but we are absolutely mighty. Okay, we have a really good looking opening hand. Prince. Fiend. Channel Song. Not the unit I was hoping to grab, but so be it. Do I want the Ritual, or do I want the Sharpen? Right now, I think I want the Ritual. I want my Alpha Fiend hitting. But yeah, we are now guaranteed to grab our Brute. And I'm going to knock off some of that armor. Alright, Alpha Fiend's going to get some hits in. And I can put spikes down and they're still going to live on account of the armor. So that's happening. Rage Serum is go. Ah, dang. I keep forgetting about Trader's Quill. I should not have taken Trader's Quill. I'm getting buyer's remorse on that Trader's Quill now. I want to consume this. Ah! Okay. I will get hits from my Alpha Fiend. Someday. This is, as every run thus far has been, a bizarre run. Not much to do, but just keep playing my spells. Oh yeah. Phil is hosed once he steps up into my neighborhood up here. Yeah. Each one of my guys is sporting triple-digit armor. Okay. So, all three of these are good pickups here. Wildwood Custodian as an infusion into my Brute would permit me to not take Draw here and actually take Ember. Adaptive mutation with all the rage that we're generating is insane. But Last Stand also exists. So we're going to do the Last Stand. Overkill is my favorite kind of killing. And right now, I think we still take draw. JC Locke's Monster Train Axiom. I would rather not play all my spells than not see all my spells. I don't need removals. But I definitely need more mana efficiency. Okay. It's time to pause again because I'm about to have a real bad sneezing fit. I will be right back. Alright, frickin' Cedar, man. Alright, we're going all in on Wrathful. Do you consume the Rage Serum here? Last Stand is also a possibility, but I don't want that to be the only spell I play in a turn. Last Stand should be a one and done thing. But I do think yes, I want to consume that Rage Serum. Alright, I've learned my lesson with Trader's Quill. I don't want any more Surge Stones. This is now more holdovers I've seen in one run than I've seen in my last 3 combined. Holding over the Branding Rite and the Cycle of Life every turn is just abusive. So, of course, we're going to do it. And -1 into... Let's go ahead and make that last Ritual of Battle 1. +10 into... I'm holding out for a 10 piercing for Glimmer, so let's improve a Torch. I don't need the cash. Whatever this trial is, I guarantee you I'm taking it. Nah. My deck is efficient and powerful. I don't want to clog it up. Mark of Invasion, Wilt Wings. So, let's see. 10, 15, 20. No matter what, we will survive round 1 of Wilt Wings. I almost never take Mark of Invasion Ring 7. Oh, but look at that. That's a Purifier. If I'd come across Sinner's Salve, this wouldn't be a question. But I'm not going to be playing bottom floor anyway, I don't think. So yeah, I said no matter what, I was taking this trial, and I meant it. Okay. Order of operations here. We're going to Glimmer middle. Take Hornbreaker up top. I'm not going to be able to hold over the Cycle of Life, unfortunately. But I'll draw back into it in 2 or 3 turns. Hmm. And then I want a ritual battle. I'm a little bit concerned about my damage output at the moment. Lay him out. You got upgraded, so balls. I'll take one less here. I'll pull you up front. Best I can do for now. Upgrade the front guys, game. I'm going to go ahead and consume that. It's a good thing that I visited as many magic shops as I did. Apparently I'm going to bottom deck my cycle of life, but that's fine. I haven't actually put any spikes on this run yet. Branding Rite Cycle of Life is now online. Alright. I am going to skip the Cycle of Life this time around because it's now time for a last stand. You know what? I'm just going to put 6 damage into you because I can. Branding Rite's so good. Yep, he hits me once, as expected. Oh man, Prince almost one-shots him outright, so thankfully I will at least get one hit in with my Alpha Fiend. We did some flame shenanigans when we had resin removal, but I don't think it flames here. I don't want another consume card with Trader's Quill. That was a mistake to pick in this run. We skip here. Pyre Shards has been buffed. It now gives double the spikes. Nonetheless, I don't want consume cards. Alright. Now, my Alpha Fiend is only a 36 by 3. I was expecting him to be a lot higher here, but our Hornbreaker Prince was just too good this run. So, I'm no longer convinced that a second Alpha Fiend is good for us, because we can only put our rage, all of our rage, into a single unit. So what do we dupe here, if anything? I think my deck is pretty much perfect the way it is. So I'd be going over here for a magic shop, basically. Whereas this gets me leaner and meaner. So let's do that. Multi-strike 1 again. Here is my plus 25 that I wanted for my brute. Do I get my intrinsic? No, I don't. But I get my 10 piercing. I failed to see intrinsic in 1, 2, 3, 4 temples. But that's Monster Train. That's specifically my Monster Train experience. At this point, since we did not dupe our Alpha Fiend, I see no point in I apologize for that and the constant pausing of the video today. That noise that you heard was I wanted to get rid of something. I didn't find my intrinsic, so Channel Song is no longer good. And Vine Grasp still has its marginal uses. Torches are self-pings for my champion. And even though this consumes, it's still 1 ember that I really can't afford to get rid of it. So we're going to remove it too. So that noise that you may have heard and probably did hear was my cell phone going off with my wife calling. An occurrence which is not supposed to be happening on Sundays, as my wife and daughters are people of faith and are at church. But that was, and that's why I choose to record on Sunday morning. Despite the fact that this particular Sunday morning, Cedar has come down from the heavens to earth to kick me in the nads. So I usually record on Sunday mornings because that's one of the few times I'm guaranteed to have the house to myself. Absolutely. That was my wife calling to let me know that my daughter had thrown up in... At this point, our only plan against Seraph is to just out-armor and run like hell. I think we can actually pull that off, but we're going to find out. My wife calling to let me know that my daughter had thrown up in the offering tray, so they are on their way home, and I have a limited time frame to get this recording finished. Okay, this is a very good start for us. We're missing our Alpha Fiend, but that's okay. I want Branding Rite online. I want my Welder Helper dropped. And Ritual of Battle is going to go into my champion for now. I don't want to incant here if I can avoid it. So we're just going to drop the other Ritual of Battle. Alright. We're going to get them beefed up, but that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and get the spike started. I want Rage Serum. I want Branding Rite. And then we can just purge you down here. We can deal with the melee weakness because we're not reliant upon stealth or daze or anything like that. So we are constantly getting hit, and we want to be constantly getting hit. I would love to Glimmer here, but that would kill off both dudes. So 20 versus... Yeah, no, the Glimmer is wrong here. And that would kill him just outright. You know what? I can actually live with that. Alright, we're going to ping. And because it's Seraph, I'm going to respect, and I'm not going to do a whole lot of self-pinging, except to purge my Vine Grasps as needed. I need the 10-3 to hit me. That's fine. Okay. Continue our cycle of life branding right play. I'm not sure how I ended up with 2 purging Vine Grasp. I must have forgotten to cast one at some point. Okay, we're still fine. Ritual, ritual. Purge. I have nothing to do but cast my spells here. No brilliant commentary to make. I'm also on the clock. I don't need any more spikes. Right now, it's all about the rage. Alright, I don't want to incant them up anymore, change the calculus, so let's just end turn. And move on to Divinity. I anticipate Divinity being a much easier fight than Seraph was. Okay, I will have access to 4 Ember here once I play the Welder Helper. Okay. That was good. I want to hold over my cycle of life. I want you to die to spikes eventually. I don't want to incant you, so I'm just going to put a Vine Grasp into you and some Rage into you. Alpha Fiend. Cycle of Life. You'll die to spikes. I'm not worried about you. Alright, and now that our Hornburger Prince is going to be getting hit, we should be able to easily outpace the sweep. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that armor. That is gorgeous. I want to move you to the front. Alright, I'm going to take on some Scourges here. Can't really stop that. I can almost kill you. I can kill you next turn easily if I draw a torch. So we'll see what I get. I got my torch. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. I've got to play this very carefully. 1, 2, 3. And I think we're going to be fine here. Okay. And same deal, I want you up front. If anything, I want you to die first. It's not yet time for last stand. Yeah, it's not yet time for last stand. I want to keep my perfect score. I do not want pyre damage. And that is all she wrote on this very odd Sunday morning. Thank you for joining me. I apologize once again for all the pausing that happened this time around, but I had a great time and really felt like an old school Wrathful Prince run. Our early game plans did not pan out, but that's fine, and that's Monster Train. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did, and I will see you next time.